Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the SMU Mustangs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hood. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UNC! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. There he goes! Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give out of the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's good. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
They're setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. He'll do it himself. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. That's caught. It's Johnson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his tight end. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Looking to throw again. Another incompletion on third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Gauze. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what are coaches talking about? Like, when you get some adversity, how are you...
It's a seam wide open! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down, but they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Holds and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before... to pick up the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Lopez wants to fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ship. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Knocked off his feet. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Cooper. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Oh, he faked the spike. He's going to throw it. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Breakers everywhere. It's a turnover. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. QB draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Tar Heels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lopez to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Fires to the right. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football.
He's loose, and he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is big tight end, makes the grab, it's a first down. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Mustangs are flying down the field. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold and fire complete. Turning it on. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Turning on the Jets. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Escapes trouble. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snapped it in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Gauze. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. Wide open spaces. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in on the left. And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite and you're a little bit flat and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, SMU! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. On to attempt the try.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
SMU 25.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's good. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Ship. Across the 25. He's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flips it out on the screen. It's a running room. Down North Carolina. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Incomplete on 4th down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing.